Hi, this is Azariel Flame with Northwich Magic Co. And I just wanted to touch on one of the videos that we posted yesterday, the one on Chi Ball magic. And I had a number of questions that were sent to me after we posted that video. One of the main things was, what can you do with this? And I gave the example of using it for prosperity, but the real answer to that is you can use Chi Ball magic for anything. You can put any intention into the Chi Ball that you want. You can fill it with any correspondences that you want. You can send it over distance if you want to use it for healing. Like, you can just envision the ball being created and then filling it with love and health and happiness and all the good things that you want for the person. And you can then take that Chi Ball, send it out into the universe, and then visualize it traveling to where they are and going into their body and doing whatever it is that they need done. I've used this method with my Reiki with great success. It pairs very, very well with the Hansha Shonen sigil and makes it so that you can do a lot of work with it. If you're a Reiki master, I would suggest throwing in all of the sigils if you can. That makes it even stronger and makes it so that it is able to get deeply into the person's energy field. If you're not into Reiki or energy healing, it's going to take you a little bit more work and a little bit more time to make these things go over distance, but it does work, and it just takes practice. You can use a Chi Ball to do anything. Like I said, if you want to manifest a specific coin that you're looking for, you can get that. If you want to manifest a blue rose, you can make that happen. If you want to create a Chi Ball for yourself for improving your health, you can do that. You can use it for weight loss. You can use it for helping with your anxiety, your depression, all of those things. There really is no end to what you can do with Chi Ball energy. So the basic thing that you'd want to do is you would want to research what you wanted to put into it. Colors is a great place to start. And like I said, you can start learning the main colors from the chakra system or the Kabbalistic tree of life and what pertains to them. You can pick the specific chakra or sephirot that has to do with what you're looking for. Perhaps you need some more discipline. Well, you could light a fire under your ass with some heavy Mars energy and influx the power of a warrior into yourself, and boom, all of a sudden you're going to have some more motivation to get out and do your daily running or to do your push-ups or hit the gym or whatever it is. It's going to help you grow your discipline. Now, these things don't just manifest out of nowhere. Lots of times you're going to have to put in some work. Now, if you're trying to manifest a job for prosperity and you don't send out any resumes, it's probably going to take a little bit for it to manifest. If you are trying to find some love and you're trying to manifest a lover in your life, but you never leave your couch, well, it's going to take a long time for that lover to show up. So once you have set out your intention to the universe, and like I say, you want to put your intention, write it down as clearly as possible, and 2 sentences or less. You want to write it in present tense, so I have, I am, things like that. Not I will, not I want. Because if you want, you will always want. If you wish, you will always wish. I have. That is something that is great. I am are some of the most powerful words that you can use. And so you want to write it in present tense with authority. And you want to really make that feel the best that you can. Now, you can also take and condense down your intention into a sigil if you want. Now, I'm not probably going to do a video on sigil magic because there are literally hundreds out there, but you can look it up. You can use the Pythagorean method if you want. You can use the pictograph method if you want. There's some really cool new ones on the internet, like Sigil Engine is an excellent one that I've tested out and works great. I'm not affiliated with Sigil Engine. It's just something that I've used and it works. So I recommend checking it out. You can do this with the classic cross-out method. You can do this with the rose cross. There's lots of different ways to create sigils, and there's lots of different ways to make them effective. Basically, what you're doing by creating a sigil is you're taking that intention and then you're condensing it down into a symbol. So classic chaos magic would have you cross out all of the repeating consonants and all of the vowels, and then you would be left with whatever consonants you had left, and then you would draw those letters out into the shape of something that looks magical or sigil-y or like a logo to you, and then you would refine it even further and make it look even more magic-y. And what that does is it creates that intention in your subconscious and makes it so that then you can do a lot of very cool things with it. Now, one of the biggest ways and easiest ways to make chi ball magic or sigil magic work is to just forget about it. So what I like to do is I do lots of them. I do lots of sigils. I do probably a sigil every day, and I do a chi ball of some form every day. And I send that intention out into the universe and I forget about it. And I move on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And all of a sudden these things start manifesting at a crazy rate. And it's absolutely spectacular how once you get through the feedback loop of your subconscious, how that information goes out into the universe and how it comes back to you. So one way that you can do is you can create this sigil and then visualize that sigil inside of your chi ball, and then you're kind of filling it up with even more intent and more energy, and then you can take whatever correspondences for whatever working you're doing and put those in there. You know, like yesterday I talked about doing the one for prosperity, and we were throwing in a shamrock and the dollar sign and whatever else. Well, you can do that. Create a sigil for prosperity and to bring money to you, and then visualize that sigil inside of the chi ball in your mind's eye as vividly as you can in whatever color pertains to that thing. So prosperity, gold is a good color, silver is a good color, green is an excellent color. You can use all of those for manifesting prosperity. And so you would visualize it in one of those colors and you would just draw it out in your mind's eye into that chi ball and fill it up. And then throw in whatever other correspondences that you can visualize in there. And once you've got that, you take that, you send it off to the universe, you sit in gratitude, you do your emotional transmutation, and you thank the universe for what it has given you, and then you forget about it, and you move on, and you carry on doing other stuff. Lust for results is the #1 thing that kills magic. And so once you learn to get rid of your lust for result, for me, the easiest way is to just continually do magic. I absolutely love doing that. It's the easiest for me, or I will go on a sigil making spree, and then I'll go and I'll draw those sigils down and I will hide them in books in my house. And then I'll find them like a year or two later and pull them out, and I have no idea what the hell that sigil's for. And so then I'll take that sigil and I will charge it and I will burn it, and all of a sudden things start to manifest. And that's how you can beat your feedback loop of your subconscious, and it makes it really, really, really easy. So in short, chi balls can be used for anything. There is no limit to what you can do with them except for what you can imagine. And that's why I love it. It's great imaginative chaos magic, and it works fantastic once you figure it out and once you learn how to get rid of your lust for result. And now lust for result is when you are constantly wanting something. So the problem with this is, like with prosperity, for example, people always try and manifest money usually out of need because they want it. Well, then all of a sudden, all you can have on your mind is, I really need this money, I need this money, I need this money, I need this money. When's this money coming? How's this money going to come to me? And then from there, you basically don't allow it to leave your mind. It has to slip through your conscious into your subconscious level to be released to the universe. And if it's always on your conscious mind, it never gets the chance to slip down into your subconscious and to manifest in the world. So my trick for beating that is do more and more and more magic. Sometimes I have to do 10, 15 sigils a week just to forget the ones that I have going. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with doing lots of magic and lots of experiments. So I hope that this is a little bit more clarifying. Let me know how the audio is on this video in the comments if you can. I used a microphone instead of just having the ambient sound. We had some extra sounds going in, so I threw a drum track underneath to try and cover up those ambient sounds, and some people found the drum track a little bit distracting. So I'm going to try and do this one without any sound on it. If you can, it really helps us out. If you like and share the video, it helps boost us in the algorithms. It helps us if you comment, and then just let me know what you think of the video and things that you would like us to cover in the future. And that's what I've got for you today. Have a fantastic day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.